What is up, my lovely people in Blue Tablet Land? So for today's video, guys, I'm going to be drawing y'all this goofy little skeleton. If that's something you guys are interested in, stick around and let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is start out by drawing this eye. Just going to be like a oval kind of a shape. And then do the second one over here. Voila. Triangle for the nose. And from this now you can tell obviously it's going to be a skull or a skeleton. And then start with the head. Should be like a squished kind of a circle, kind of long over here at this end. And then just continue it on from here. And then whoop, join it up over here. For the teeth now, I just figured I'd just make these little lines to show where the teeth would actually be. And you can use your imagination and make it as your own. Went ahead and just omitted the neck so it would make it a little bit simple. And draw this little rectangular bread looking shape for the shoulder bone. Make an extension of that over here. And this will be where the ribs are attached. Then draw one curved line and another curved line. And for this part also, you can just make any type of shapes that you want. You can make it curved, you can make it boxy, and just have fun with it. It doesn't really have to be exactly the way I'm doing it. Just keep following the lines. For me, I kind of wanted to give it some sort of a symmetrical look. So it looks like, it's even with the left and the right side. The hands over here, or the arms, I figured I'd keep it simple. Just do these same rectangular looking shapes. There we have the left arm. And we'll do the same thing for the right arm. Again, this is something you guys can play around with it and make it your own shape. I figured, this would be the most simplest to do. So if anybody's following along, you can just use this shape and take it from there. For the center over here, now I'm just going to do this boxy little shape to signify where the upper rib cage and pelvic bone kind of join up. And then for the pelvic bone right over here, just kind of made a shape on the fly. Almost makes it look like it's a computer chair, like the backrest, or at least just to make it look simple. Do this one circle over here and another one over there. And that would be like the little holes that the pelvic bone has. And now for the legs over here, I figured since the arms were simple, I figured I'd just keep the same shape over here. And once again, you can do your very own shapes and just have fun with it and see what you guys come up with. Do this last of the hip bone, or the hip leg, I guess. And that should be it, guys. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, I should say, for following along. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.